what was happening in the camera?
I think there was some digital play.
All right, yo, what's the net? I don't know what digital
fuck
play
is that?
is.
Digital play.
I don't know what that
You
is.
know what your digits are?
You know what your digits are?
No.
Fingers.
All right, so I don't know if y'all have heard about this, but political commentator Roland Martin is under fire right now. Allegedly, he's being extorted. Now, Tasha K and others have talked about this, and this is going to be interesting because y'all know Marc Lamont Hill is a part of the political community, so it will be good to hear his perspective on this situation on the JBP. But make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
We got a hot topic on the board right now. I don't know why we're trying to push it back to hour 3, but I mean, it does involve.
Which one? It's a lot of hot topics.
It involves somebody's op up here. So, I mean, I can't bring it up.
Oh shit.
Show me. I'll say it, nigga. Fuck them.
Your op flip.
Where's my op at?
I'm asking. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah.
Some shit about Roland Martin. Let me see. Let me take my shade.
Oh yeah.
Some shit about Roland
It ain't up
Martin.
there. They ain't put it up there.
We didn't write it up there.
Roland Martin is not on the board.
He ran from
All
it.
right,
He
got
ran
it,
from
I
it.
didn't run from it. I'm not writing Roland Martin.
All right, so what y'all want to talk about? We ain't got to talk. We ain't got to talk about that, man. I don't want to bring no smoke nobody way.
No, because he bring it our way. No way.
I didn't bring this your way.
You would bring smoke our way once you get a wind of it. Once you get a wind of something, you bringing it, nigga. Let's light the fire.
I leave lots of shit out.
Roland Martin, nigga.
I don't never tell
tell me
stories
about
about
him.
you.
Who is he? I don't know nothing about him. Put me on so I can co-sign him.
Yo,
What did he do? Come on, Mark.
the pride with which y'all be ignorant.
Come on, what did he do?
What did he do, Mark? Come on, please.
He founded a Black Star Network, great journalist, a giant in black media. He also has written multiple books. He was a CNN contributor.
Why he in the news today?
I didn't-
news cycle.
I didn't see the news cycle today.
Yesterday, the weekend.
Oh man, see, so here's the thing. I'm gonna answer your question.
That's
No,
a walk.
I'm gonna answer.
Don't back down, nigga.
I'm not backing down. I just
easy
don't.
to see.
I genuinely,
Look at
I genuinely didn't want and don't want to report on this on my own show. I haven't reported on it, and I've encouraged other people not to report on it.
Okay.
Right back
But since
down.
you're asking me directly, he got caught up in some drama with Tasha K, and she was tweeting this weekend about it, and you know,
I found a tweet.
well,
She says, "It's absolutely insane that I just received stills from a video allegedly showing Roland Martin inside a woman's home, and put in parentheses, not his wife's, laid out on her bed, appearing to be pegged. The fact that cameras are set up in the room, the fact that he allegedly sent her pictures of himself in a G-string, this is only the beginning. I wish I could unsee this. Yeah, we've reached out to his team and are awaiting a response." And then everything is allegedly.
Yo, I love when they put that at the end of the doc. You
Allegedly?
watch a whole doc of somebody's name getting dragged out, and then they say,
all alleged.
"We've reached out to their team."
And they ain't reply.
No shit, they didn't reply.
no, but this is something they did.
Yeah. Update. Roland Martin's team has confirmed to my team that the stills I received of him appearing naked in a woman's home that's not his wife are 100% authentic. He says he's being extorted.
Oh shit! Oh shit! He stood on it.
Or not. Shut up. He says he's being extorted. He also proposed that he would be suing if we or any other blog disseminates these hilarious ass images of him appearing to be in a leopard print thong.
So,
And leopard does match with anything.
Yo, come on.
No, for real. For real, when
are
my
you
girl bought
fucking-
me the fucking when we did the whole head ass matching swim trunk thing, she got me leopard. I was put off at first, but
She
once
got
I
you a
put,
leopard speedo, my nigga. You was out there.
I didn't
wildin'.
say speedo, but
You was out
I
there
mean,
wildin'.
I ain't mad at a little leopard.
I mean,
Yo, what the fuck is
Yo,
that?
you was on your friend list on shit.
We say, what is
what a
that?
party rubble.
He was on your foot.
You got a Jabba-Doo ass nigga.
That is funny, my nigga. You say whatever you want, but that's funny.
Yeah, he stood in it.
I mean,
It's crazy.
I've done the research on this. I went back. I see the person who's doing the extortion. I've read the story, and I've spoken to the parties involved. Yeah, that's what they were doing, and
You spoke to both parties?
I spoke to multiple parties involved. That's all I can say. This clearly is an extortion attempt.
That's corny.
And that's why I don't want to. I don't like to.
That's super corny.
Because I don't want you to think I didn't want to report on this because it's my friend. I don't want to report on it because I don't want to encourage these types of extortion attempts.
Yeah. Right.
If somebody is doing harm to somebody, if somebody is doing something maybe even illegal, although that's gray for me, I think then we have a duty to report it. But if somebody's doing something in their personal life, that's between them and the people who they did the consensual acts with. And if they're married or in a relationship, that's between them and the people they're in relationships with. And we don't even know their dynamic. I don't know enough about Roland's personal life to even know what his family dynamic is. I don't know if he violated his oaths, his vows, his commitment. I don't know enough to say. I don't think it's our business. So for me, I always get a little anxious hearing people report that kind of stuff. It only matters to me if maybe you're like a politician. Like sometimes the people who like sign anti-gay bills and then you find them in the gay bar, that to me is a little bit different. But if you just living your life and you get caught up in a thong, that ain't my business.
If you live in your life and you get caught in a thong, it's your business until the person you trusted with these pictures is mad at you and put it online.
Facts.
Well, then it's my business.
It's public business.
But it's also illegal. The problem is that's illegal. Revenge porn, extortion, blackmail, those, and that's what Roland's team is going after them for.
Well, I hope he's successful in it.
Yeah.
I hope he wins that.
I'm not a fan of none of that shit.
Not at all.
Yeah, you'll see these pictures when we are together again. I ain't sending them to your phone. Hell no. Me and the leopard shorts.
Illegal. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Illegal recording, revenge porn, and extortion are the three things. Also,
so it's not he didn't even know he was being recorded.
I can't 100% confirm that, but based on the charges that are being alleged from the team, it sounds that he didn't even know he was being recorded. It's not like let's make a video and then it slipped into the wrong hands.
Well, who the fuck is alert and pegged?
That's the other thing.
That would take all my fucking concentration. I wouldn't be able to think about.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
What's happening?
Turn the camera.
Yo,
this nigga.
I'm just trying to find some light humor in a real unfortunate situation. I've met Roland. Roland is super cool. I hope he gets through this. Thoughts and prayers, Roland. And this is fucked up. This could happen to anybody out there.
Facts.
So, I mean,
and he wasn't being pegged in the video, by the way. That's another thing Tasha corrected yesterday on her video. She said because of the legal ramifications, she didn't show the video as she initially promised on her stream, but she did kind of watch the video and kind of narrate it to her audience, which is, and she said that he was not being pegged. I don't want to get into the graphic details.
Fine, buddy.
Yeah, we get it. But there was whatever you need to peg somebody with wasn't there. And I think it was important and according to her, Roland's team made that clear. Because people were saying there was a dude in the camera, not true. And that he was being pegged in the camera, also not true.
Got it. But what was happening in the camera?
I think there was some digital play.
All right, yo, what's the net? I don't know what digital play is.
Digital play.
I don't know what that
You know what your digits are?
You know what your digits are?
No.
Fingers.
Oh, digits.
What you thought I meant, like the computer?
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck you had going
y'all
on.
really should have went to school.
Fingers.
It ain't too late. Y'all can go back.
Thank you, Freeze. Thank you for that. Fine. Invent new ways to call us stupid.
Okay, so this topic kind of hits close to home because my late grandmother was such a fan of Roland Martin, and it's kind of crazy to see something like this happen. I don't know how many of y'all watching this enjoy his content, but even from the photo I have on screen and you see the shirt he has on, a lot of people of a certain demographic look up to him and enjoy him. You heard Marc say he's a friend, and he was trying not to speak on this on his platform and was encouraging other people not to talk about it as well. Now, this whole situation with Tasha K, I remember her saying that she reached out to him because she said her management team used to be his management team, so that's how she was able to get in contact with him. And allegedly, even though Marc just said it, I still want to say allegedly, he knows about these images or this video and he says he's being extorted. Also, you hear some mix up about whether or not he was pegged, and Marc said something I never heard. He called it digit play. I don't know what digit play is, but apparently that's when fingers are going inside your backside or something like that. So it was digit play, and that's what I heard too. I didn't really hear anything about pegging, but at least Tasha K came back and fixed it. But still, pegging and fingers, it does feel a little more, that's upped. Like, was it a finger or was it pegging? I like that ups it. And then whether or not he was with a woman and all this other stuff. So sometimes with her reporting, she can be a little loose, and you can go back and change something and apologize. But at that point, the damage is already done. You know what I mean? And somebody could say, well, maybe she changed it because of legal ramifications, because obviously I forgot to add, Roland said anybody who posts anything inflammatory about him, he's going to sue. But still, it just looks like Tasha K is still kind of doing her Wild Wild West reporting. And regardless, it's cool. She seems to be very successful. I saw something recently where she's hiring. Like, she got all of this money to do X, Y, and Z, to get expensive offices and all this other stuff. Still ain't paid Cardi B, allegedly. But she's grooving and moving, okay? But anyway, going back to Roland Martin, and I discussed this with some family and others. If you really think about his demographic and the people who watch him every day, I think a lot of them are of a certain age where things like this would feel like gossip. I feel like if you watch Tasha K, you're probably not somebody who spends a lot of time in the political sector. And vice versa. The people who watch him, I don't feel like they're Tasha K's regular audience. They're not the people looking for the tea, looking for the drama. So all in all, I still see him on YouTube and all of these other platforms doing his thing. This picture on my screen is recent. He just posted this. He's moving like this isn't going on, because I think in his field and his audience and his demographic, stuff like this doesn't matter. I think a lot of people from his side might look at this like, oh, maybe somebody's trying to pay somebody to bring down this great black brother. I think if anything over there in his audience, that's how they might look at it. Or they might not care at all. They might not even do the research to see if it's true or not. So I think all in all, Roland will be just fine. And we'll see if this extortion works. Will this person get paid? Originally, I was of the mind, well, if he's getting extorted, maybe he should just pay the ticket, pay whoever this is. But when I also sit back and I'm like, well, if you can take the hit publicly and be just fine with it, why not save some money? Especially, like I said, your colleagues, the Marc Lamont Hills of the world and other people, they're going around telling people, don't give it any airtime, don't talk about it, don't encourage it. When you have a support system like that, which seems to be in the intellectual world or the black intellectual world, the black political world, they seem to look out for each other. I think he's going to move past this, and this time next year, it would just be a blip. That's my opinion, but I'm welcome to hear anybody out there who feels differently about this subject. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. And like Marc said, he said, that whatever images and videos are out there, Roland is saying it's real and that it's extortion. So it's not like, it's a rumor. But I want to hear what y'all got to say. Let me know, like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.